Hey guys, this is Robert from Abney Park. I haven't really done this before, but I thought I'd tell you guys a story from touring. As you know, Abney Park's been touring for decades, all over the world. And when our kids were so young that they couldn't really be left home alone, what we'd do is we'd take our kids on tour with us. And in that way, they were able to see a lot of the world, especially Europe, and just wonderful experience. Well, one year we found ourselves stuck in London on Halloween. And we had been reading in the local newspapers that our particular neighborhood wasn't necessarily the safest one for trick-or-treating, if it was even a thing that they did. So we decided that maybe trick-or-treating wasn't going to work out, and the kids were crushed. Like, they were legitimately sad about this. Well, the band, whenever we stay in London, there's one particular house we like to rent out in a neck of the woods called Catford Bridge. And we rent this one great big house. It's far enough outside of London we can afford to get a place big enough so every band member can have their own bedroom. And there's sort of this entryway and this long hallway that comes in from the entryway towards the kitchen, and down the hall on either side are these different rooms, and like 6 or 7 rooms going down. So what we did for Halloween to make the kids happy was we set up trick-or-treating down the hallway with band members, each in their own room like it was a house. The kids got all dressed up, and they'd go and they'd knock on the first door, and the door would open, and it was our guitar player, and he would be dressed with whatever costume that he could come up with, just based on the stuff that he had in his room at the time. And then they'd go to the next door and they'd knock on it. There was the violin player. And then the next thing, they'd go and they'd knock on the door, and there was the trumpet player. And after they went down the hall, they would turn around and come back down the hall again. Well, this time the Halloween costumes are getting a little more makeshift, as everybody's just grabbing whatever they can to be a Halloween costume. Suddenly they'd open the door and it's like, surprise, they're being greeted by the talking lamp. Or the next one, surprise, it's Brawhead the clown. Anyway, that's what we did for Halloween. And I gotta say, it ended up being one of Abney Park's and our family's greatest memories of Halloween, because we had to be so adaptive. We had to make something up new to do for Halloween because our circumstances wouldn't allow the normal tradition. Well, this year, a lot of you guys I know are locked in place like we are for Halloween because of the pandemic. Abney Park can't tour, the kids can't trick-or-treat. So one of the things Abney Park decided to do is we're going to be holding a concert on Halloween. Love to encourage you guys to include this in your Halloween tradition. You can get tickets for just $15. I'll put the link in the description below. It's going to be a blast if you've ever seen one of our online concerts. They're so much fun. For $15, totally worth it. And anyway, thanks for paying attention. I hope you like the story. Let me know in the comments if you want more stories about what it's like being in a touring band. I'd love to share them with you if you guys are interested. All right, thanks a lot. Hope to see you at the concert. Bye.